Hi, welcome back to Valley News Live. We're taking a look here in Fargo where it is currently raining. Things looking pretty nasty out there. It's 55 degrees again with those rainy conditions. The winds are starting to calm down, but they're still blowing out of the east-northeast at 13 miles an hour. Pretty muggy out there with a humidity of 89%. To look at the radar shows things starting to wind down. We had a pretty active evening earlier. We had some tornadoes outside of our area, but we want to keep you abreast of the situation. Now, as we zoom in to our heaviest rain right now, it's in the Detroit Lakes area, pushing its way to the north at around 25 miles an hour, with those lightning strikes starting to wind down as well. So this system is starting to taper off as we move later on into the evening. Without that energy from the sun, things tend to calm down. Now, those winds are a bit variable. In the north, they're blowing out of the east, while in the south, they're blowing out of the west, and that's because the center of low pressure is right about here, right south of Fargo, moving its way to the north very slowly. That's why this rain is sticking around. Now, those temperatures, pretty moderate. Most of the area sitting in the 50s, so the mid-50s. Halleck, though, our warm spot at 57 degrees up in the north. Now, as we continue our way through the evening into the overnight period, we're going to watch that rain continue to lessen, but we'll still see some rainy conditions for some folks in the northern valley up along the international border, and that's where the majority of the rain is going to be, in the northern valley, swooping all the way into the Devil's Lake Basin, and that's where that low pressure system is going to stall. We're going to see that rain all day in that region tomorrow. Here we are about 7:30. We're seeing some fog develop for folks off into Lakes Country, while in the west we're still seeing that rain, and that rain is going to continue slowly pushing its way to the north as we move towards lunch. Most of the area sitting in the 50s at that point. Some clear skies in the south allow those temperatures to bump up over 60 for some. But as we move through the afternoon, that rain continuing for folks up in the Devil's Lake Basin. The winds out of the north for folks up there, and out of the south for folks in Lakes Country. It's a little bit of a wind shift going on, and those temperatures hovering around 60 as we peak. And then by the evening, as we start thinking about bedtime, about 9:30, we're going to see that rain starting to wind down for folks in the north as the system slowly pushes its way to the north. Now, by Sunday evening, we can expect a good bit of rain falling for folks off in the Jamestown region, about 1 to maybe an inch and a half, while places in the east will receive less rain. Now, by tomorrow morning, we'll see those temperatures hovering around 50 degrees, give or take a degree here or there. Now, we still have some rain in the future tomorrow, of course, and then on Monday, a little bit less, some showers, and then Tuesday, once that rain finally moves on out of here, we see those temperatures skyrocket into the 70s. And by the weekend, though, we have another chance for some spotty thunder showers Friday evening into Saturday morning. But we have a relatively pleasant Mother's Day, 67 degrees and sunny skies.
I'm ready to skyrocket into the 70s.
Yeah,
Me
that
too.
sounds pretty good.
I'm
We're going
excited.
to coin that term. Thank you, Jim. Well, after the break, we take a look at further COVID-19 updates as the FDA warns some at-home tests should be thrown out.
Getting scammed? Call the Whistleblower Hotline.
Are you ready to conquer the Fargo Marathon? Don't let foot pain hold you back. Fit My Feet has got you covered with the perfect fitting shoes, orthotics, and expert advice. Step up your game and go the distance with Fit My Feet.
America's #1 hot tub manufacturer states this fact: made in the USA. All our hot tubs are built right here. Selling hot tubs directly to you saves you thousands while keeping jobs here in the USA. Shop us now at hottubsusa.com.
Pepperoni, pepperoni, pepperoni.
Here's your pepperoni, pepperoni, pepperoni. Sorry, when you say pepperoni, 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 are you saying the ingredients or the name of the pizza? Yes. There's 3 kinds of pepperoni. So he got the pepperoni, pepperoni, pepperoni pizza, and they're making more of the pepperoni, pepperoni, pepperoni pizza, and that does come with the 3 kinds of pepperoni, which is why they call it the pepperoni, pepperoni, pepperoni pizza. But do I want the pepperoni, pepperoni, pepperoni pizza? I do want a pepperoni, pepperoni, pepperoni pizza. Can I get
the pepperoni, pepperoni, pepperoni pizza with deli-style traditional and crispy cupping pepperoni? It's the perfect amount of a lot of pepperoni. Order from the Casey's app for a limited time only.
When you call Kuna Law Firm, you will actually get to speak to a person who will listen to you. At Kuna Law Firm, we work tirelessly to find winning solutions